It was just kind of this template we started with, and it's really just boilerplate stuff saying we take quality seriously, and then the actual nuts and bolts are mostly in subdocuments. All of this is basically the template. So then here's all our procedures, which are basically just a big work in progress. So we have a pretty decent template for filling out and creating a corrective action report for issues which are found to be the fault of suppliers. The supplier corrective action request SCAR system is used. This is defined in the procedure purchasing. Management team is responsible for implementation and management of this procedure. We will say this is like a customer complaint, essentially, right? So the system shall be used to address the following customer complaints from our retailer. All employees are empowered to submit the corrective action and provides for the reporting and resolution of both corrective action requests and preventive action requests. So that's the process. Select the process for which the problem is likely to occur. So we don't really have a process for that. We got low, medium, high, and urgent. Describe the issue and problem, the issue or problem in detail. It's kind of like two issues. One is the QR codes or not, or broken links. QR codes for product instructions / tutorials, broken links, and two, QR codes aren't good for old people. What? QR codes are not optimal for the population. Containment, immediate corrections. Note what immediate actions were taken relative to the problem or immediate corrections. This would not include any long-term holistic root cause of the problem. Yeah, well, the when we made the QR codes, I didn't put a .html, and I should have, but we fixed that before the products went out the door by creating a redirect. But then the web server just deleted all my redirects. So it's just like two events cause the issue. So bad QR codes, action plan, dated redirects. We fixed QR codes.
A URL somebody can type in.
Yeah, yeah.
Message telling all consumers to contact us directly
Okay.
if there's any issues.
Note what immediate actions were taken relative to the problem or immediate corrections. This would not include any long-term holistic changes. Did that conduct a root cause analysis? This is an exercise to determine the origin root cause of the problem. Consider using the 5 why method by asking why did this happen and then repeating this 5 times. We need to say why 5 times. Why did this happen? And then repeat this 5 times. Why did this happen?
Why
Why
did
did
this
this
happen?
Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did okay, check the box. As part of this, do we want to go through and have the website updated like we talked about for each product? How we need to do the tutorial on its own webpage that the public doesn't have access to? Because you were saying for like the Kirigami takes you to this page and you have to scroll, find your product, and you were saying how that was a little bit of an old elderly population issue as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Add a text URL on packaging. So like the chalices, we haven't done that. We started doing that on the Kirigami, but we haven't on the chalices, so we should do that. Add a note on product to contact manufacturer for any issues instead of retailer. And then 5, I guess, would be update. So instructions / tutorials. Update website. So products have their own unique web page. This template at some point, kind of boilerplate stuff, and then we've got flow here. So at some point, we can kind of flowchart out what it is we do, and then just as we have time, start attacking processes for what we do. We can have a process for shipping. We can have a process for product development, and it could be nothing more than just a checklist like website updated, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have requirements that you can develop criteria. Is it good or is it bad before it leaves the door? And then a checklist of all the things. Website working? Is the QR code working? Like the packaging? Does it look nice? Does the model number match? And then I've got the other document I have. I think I told you we've got a naming convention document somewhere. Here's a quoting and orders template. Root cause analysis is mandatory for corrective or preventive actions. It is not required for opportunity. There we go. That's done. Just need to finish it. So I need to update the website and start working through all the QR codes. Party on, Wayne.